Hey guys, it's me, Greg, and I wanted to talk to you today about gifted students at Wasco High School. So I want to cover a couple of need-to-knows. What is a gifted student? We're going to talk about socio-emotional characteristics, asynchronous development, twice giftedness, some best practices and things to look out for. The federal definition of gifted and talented, when used in respect to students, children, or youth, is someone that gives evidence of high achievement capability in such areas as intellectual, creative, artistic, and leadership capacity, or in specific academic fields, and who needs services or activities not ordinarily provided by the school in order to fully develop those capabilities. So, socio-emotional needs. Gifted students have socio-emotional needs that can be separated into four categories: extra perception, high involvement, perfectionism, and uneven integration. Gifted students have the ability to focus on the small details and get very deep into subjects they excel at. Some gifted students are perfectionists and will spend tons of time working to get something just right and sometimes end up overwhelmed by it. There is uneven integration among gifted students because less than 5% are gifted in all areas, and yet the majority are placed in gifted classes. Most students will let thoughts come and go freely, but gifted students will focus on the intricacies and complexity of certain topics. Gifted students have something special about them, but we need to keep in mind that their minds are developing at a much faster rate than their emotions and bodies. This is where asynchronous development comes into play. Although they are highly intelligent and capable of grasping concepts far beyond their peers, they are also still children and sometimes develop slower physically than other students. Do not assume they can act like adults because they can understand some adult concepts. Twice gifted. Some students can be considered twice gifted, and we need to be careful not to place them in a certain category too quickly. They may be exceptional in one area but have a disability like ADHD or some physical disadvantage and are not living up to their potential because so much time is spent on that disability. How can we help our gifted? We need to be aware that gifted students have many social-emotional needs and develop asynchronously from their peers. We normally reward athletics and great social behavior, but we need to keep in mind that our gifted students need to be rewarded as well. Spend time in the classroom celebrating your gifted students by maybe designing a lesson around them. Don't be quick to judge students with disabilities and see if you can find some area they might be gifted in. Do not force students to be in all gifted classes, but allow them more opportunities to explore the subject they excel in. Our gifted students are a blessing, and we need to work together in order to give them the best opportunities for success. I want to thank you for your time. If you have any questions or comments or want to talk about gifted students anymore, feel free to contact me at greg.gonzalez@laverne.edu. Go Tigers!